I already used it, so you can't see. It had a double spout thing, and then you take a little stick and mix them together. It's not exactly easy, and I'll probably have to get another package of this to strengthen it. But you can see I've hooked 2 pieces of wood there so that I can put a panel over the top. But the panel I'm going to screw in to here. You have to be extremely careful. This is the outer thing and you don't want to touch it. So you want to just only do a short screw. But I probably need a little bit stronger of this JB weld. And I've got the quick drying that does, it kind of dries a little bit in 6 minutes, so you don't have to stand there and hold it. What I did is I put some on. First I was putting it all the way down and I was wasting a lot. Then I decided I only needed to do the top and the bottom, and I had to make it sticky gooey enough that it could, not be too thin when it slid out. And so I have a heater going next to me, and so I let it dry for like a minute and a half before I stuck it up there. And then you have to like hold it a little bit for a while. Whenever you start a project and you're doing it on your own, you can't always do it like you really want to, especially if you have limitations like I do. So I want to cut out my IKEA pegboard and put right here. And then I want to put any kind of board there because I want to hang up my shelf. But that doesn't mean I'll be able to hang up my shelf. And of course I'll have to put little wedgies because the wall is crooked and it won't hang straight. So I bought this package of 2 spacers. That's the package they came in. Did I buy those? I bought those at Lowe's. I think they're $1.98 a package. I can't remember. No, these might have been $1.29 or something. I'm not sure. And then I bought these 1 3/4 inch screws. And like I showed you earlier, I had weld glued those on. Those boards. You got to be careful because that is the exterior. You don't want anything to harm the exterior. So it brought it up a little bit even with that middle piece, or a little bit above it. Riley, move back. And so I bought this. I cut the board 14.5 inches by 24. I took a 48 by 24 whiteboard and cut off down to 14 1/4 and then cut it in half. And so yeah, it's a mess in here. So that's what the other piece looks like. And there's 2 little skinny pieces left over. I think I can put them up over those holes. Riley, get out of the way. So anyway, I just screwed those in with the spacers, and I dropped one down in the hole below. Let's see. Hold on, get that out of the way. This is the leftover piece that was that size already. I don't know if I can fit it in there. I have this little dog sitting behind me, fighting, trying to get in the way. It's kind of hard and frustrating. I don't know what I can do. I'll have to hang it like at the top and let it cover up. But I have to make holes there. I really had wanted a bigger board, and so that I could cut the shape here to make it prettier. And well, this will have to do, and I can kind of fill in, put something around it to make it prettier. But it looks better than it did before, don't you think? We'll see what we can do up there. That piece of pegboard that's white is 48 by 24, and I think it costs $12 and something cents. I can't remember the cost for certain, but I think it's about $14 for this little basket. It's got 4 little hooks there. And I bought these hooks. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them. They're the shorter ones. Later, I'll probably change my mind of what I'm going to do with this board. This basket, I think I'll use it for my phone and my eyeglasses. I might get a second one to put my meds in. I don't know. I wanted to make this pretty over here. But I've got to find some stuff. I wanted to use the IKEA board, but I have it packed away. And it costs like $40 or $50 to get one close to the right size so I can cut it down to fit this area. I did this board a little bit smaller than I planned on doing. I planned to come up to that curve and I needed a 27, but it just didn't work. I didn't want to take a whole board and cut it. And I like the IKEA one better. It's cuter and it has more things you can hang on it. I don't know if you can use those same hooks from IKEA on this one or not. I would think so, but I'm not positive. But I'm not close to an IKEA store.